Hello and welcome to today's video. As you see, we have come outside. And why have we come outside? Because we're going to use this camera. Instead of bringing out a camera and setting it up to take one picture, we're going to just use the video camera for you to see what can I take the photo of. Now, when you come into a woodland or a walk, of course, you're going to have trees and plants and a bit of scenery. But let's look more closely. Don't miss what you walk past. You have this plant. Now if you want to take a picture, you would decide how far away you want it to be. How close. How much you want to get in, whether you're going to have it landscape or portrait. Now, how much of the flower do you want in, and what do you want at the background? Now don't forget, whichever lens you use, there is going to be only so close you can get and still have focus. So, you have this direction, but you also have a full 360 around. Not only do you have 360 around, but you have a high view of it and a low view of it. Now for plants, this total 3D angle that you can get is what will make your images look different. And once again, a low or far will change what image you get. And this goes for any flower. When it comes to flowers, the only thing you have to worry about is the wind. Because if you watch carefully, you can see the wind is moving the plant. If you don't have a fast enough shutter speed, this will make it go blurred when you take it. Now the other thing is that if you take a long shot, you won't really tell that blurring as much. The closer you get to the plant with your camera, the more you will get blurring from the wind moving, or even just your hand moving, trying to keep the picture in frame. When you need close-up shots of something, still weather and a tripod are a must for this. It is very much harder to try and keep a camera still while it takes the picture. You have to remember, if you want the image itself in focus, you don't need the background behind in focus unless it's an interesting background. So you're back to, what are you taking the image of? The flower, or the flower and its environment? Now the only time you would move to wanting to take the environment with flowers is if you have more than one flower. Then you may want more focus front to back, and a field of flowers will require even more. Now, don't know if you can make out, but there is a little fly on this one. Getting any animal to keep still is not an easy job at the best of times. So sometimes you may take a picture of a flower and get additional animal life. Once again, getting the flower and possibly the fly or whatever's on the flower in focus is not the easiest of tasks. So as you walk, you will see lots of flowers, different shapes, different colours. And not only will these colours and the foliage change during the seasons, which means that visiting a place once in spring does still mean you can visit in summer, autumn and winter and get a different image, because the flowers will never look exactly the same. Now, in a short walk, we've come across a number of flowers. How you take them, the angle, the depth, are all up to you. Whether the plants have animals on them, or just a nice colour or shape, or grouping of flowers, or a single flower surrounded by greenery. So, taking it as a whole, to come into woodlands, and it's wanting to take pictures of flowers, and if you want to take closer pictures, you need to bring the tripod. Whatever image you see in this camera is an image you can take using your camera. Now, I'm going to stop this part 1 with flowers, which, as you see, are all over, different types, different colours and different shapes. Some close to the ground, like these ones were, and some where you don't need to bend down, like these ones, or those ones. So we'll continue our walk and let's look and see what else we can find that aren't flowers. See you in part 2.